Okay, TZ Brown reporting. My first trip to Linville Gorge Wilderness area in North Carolina. Headed on down there on Sunday last week, October 24th, and went in, started into the gorge on 1285 here, which turns to Forest Road 210. Ended up setting up at Hawksbill Mountain parking area. I was met by Hanging Burrito there that night. He had fixed up a little campsite area for me, pointed me in the right spot, had a nice cheery campfire waiting for me when I got there. We spent the night there. The next morning we hiked up to Hawksbill Mountain area and didn't have any great views at first. The wind blew the clouds out a couple different times. We had a couple good looks. Later in the day we drove his van on down to Table Rock parking area. Along about 3 o'clock we were met by Hickory. We transferred our gear into his van, or his car, excuse me, and we ended up getting all the way down Roundabout's Roadworks, all the way to Wolf Pit parking area down here. Okay, we took off up Short Off Mountain Trail and hit the Mountain to Sea Trail, and we ended up camping somewhere up in here, not too far south of the Water Tree. Stayed there overnight. It was kind of foggy, misty, rainy overnight, but the moon did come out a couple times, sprinkled on us a little bit. Next day we took off and we went more Mountain to Sea Trail. We got up over in here somewhere north of Cambric Creek on the old Cambric Trail, and we ended up heading down towards Linville Gorge River down here, and we ended up crossing the river somewhere just south of Pinchin Trail down here. Crossed the river, had a nice crossing, less than knee deep. Headed north again on the Linville Gorge Trail, and we ended up somewhere overnight just about straight across from the Chimneys, just slightly north of the Chimneys, I believe right in this area right here. Had a pretty nice night, a little more sprinkles on us, and 100% humidity the next day. Next day we took off and headed north on Linville Gorge Trail, and we got to the footbridge at the Spence Ridge area right about noon. We had a fine lunch there, and then went on out to the trailhead, and then got back up to Hawksbill parking where we had our base camp set, and that's where we spent the night up there. Well, it's roughly about noon. I drove 12 hours yesterday getting here from Hammock. Hanging Burrito was waiting for me with a joyful campfire and had a site all picked out. And we just climbed to the top of Hawksbill, and as you can see from the view, there isn't any. Which just means we've got to come back more than once to get a look at this beautiful place.
We're covered up in the clouds.
Yeah, we're right in the clouds, but it's going to be a nice week. Very nice week. Absolutely beautiful. We stayed up on the top of Hawksbill for just a few minutes here, and the clouds are blowing out. So we're going to give you a little, I don't know, 180, however far I can spin around here before the clouds get me again. Standing on very slick rocks, covered with moss. So it's kind of like keep your feet below you. But that gives you just a tiny preview of what we're in for. When this clears out, it's going to be just beautiful. But here it comes in again, and the view is lost. Okay, here we are with Hanging Burrito and Hickory. We're on the Mountain to Sea Trail on Short Off Mountain at Linville Gorge. Give you a little preview of what's behind us here. Gorge is looking just beautiful. I've never been here before, but already
It's gorgeous.
it's just gorgeous. Absolutely. But behind me there, it just keeps going, and it's definitely worth the trip. You ever get down here, make sure you get in Linville Gorge.
Yeah.
Everybody pulling out their camp stools and getting ready for lunch. This looks like the best place in the world to stop for lunch.
That's right. Then we already got lunch here. Got plenty of noodles, coffee, lemon seasoning. Yeah. A broken knife. Barbecue sauce.
Man, this is all stuff somebody left here on the bridge.
No, it was tucked under this.
Oh, tucked under. Okay.
The whole day, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, we might have to take some of that with us.
Might be going back.
Yeah. What we can't eat, we'll have to haul along.
Still fresh.
Okay.
Stop the hill, you can take pictures of it. Perfect.
What you got there, Hickory?
Oh man, it's good old sardines and mustard.
Wow.
Yeah, it must be good for you at the end of a long trail.
Yep.
That's right.
Need all that protein, all that fat. Hanging burrito. What's on the menu?
Spam spread.
Spam spread.
Nice. Use the lid. Kind of spread it out. Look at that.
Oh yeah, man.
That's good eating.
Oh.
That's about as good as the biscuits and mustard. Think they got peckers in them? Yeah, just a boy ought not talk like that.
Oh, once again, I found a great bunch of people to hang out with.
Yeah. We're weird, but we're safe.
Mostly. So you didn't think I didn't get anything to eat? We got pepperoni and peanut butter on a tortilla here.
Wow.
So, you know, we're not a real discerning connoisseur of food. We'll eat just about anything that don't bite first. So.
I don't think I've ever seen that combination of pepperoni and peanut butter.
No. Probably.
Tabasco?
Nah, I think the pepperoni will be hot enough for me. Well, we're following Headcase into base camp here. I'm not sure what's in the box, but I'm sure it's going to be fantastic when he gets it there.
Not much in there. That's funny.